Okay, here we got the video review for S.H.Figuarts Shinken Red. This Shinken Red in particular was purchased from Toys R Us USA. This is when they released Red and Gold as Toys R Us exclusives. You can tell because of this Bandai label sticker, but everything is just as complete as as the original Japanese release. Lets you get good detail of the box. This is a redo review. The first review I did was just to show people that the Shinken Red that you buy from Toys R Us USA is the same as what you would have bought from Japan. Okay, you got Shinken Red on the side, Shinken Red, you can see that. It says Takaru Shiba up on the top. S.H.Figuarts Shinken Red with the fire emblem, Takaru Shiba again. Nice picture of Shinken Red, the figure posed. And from looking at it from a distance, you can't even tell it's a figure. Right here. Nice and shiny gold, metallic. And different poses and stuff. Okay, let's get them open. Shinken Red comes with two trays. One tray is the actual figure itself with all of his accessories, and the other tray is with his special weapon, the Rekadaizanto. When you open up tray number 2, it's very simple. Just take your finger and thumb and just get a good grip on the corners and just slide them up. And the trays should lift up perfectly. Well, there we go. Take the Rekadaizanto out. And we'll set this weapon to the side for now. Here we have Shinken Red with the top off of tray number 1. And here you see his 5 included hands. And the Shishi Origami in Emblem mode. And the Shishi Origami in Lion mode. His Shadowthrone in Brush mode. His Shinken Maru. And of course Shinken Red himself. The gerbils, however, will be chewing on things during the entirety of this review, making noise, so I do apologize. And say you're sorry. You're interrupting my review. Anywho, take Shinken Red out of the packaging. Let me get my tripod, my fake tripod, as I will be needing it to stabilize. And here we go. We got Shinken Red Takaru Shiba. And out of the box, he looks amazing. The paint details is phenomenal. It's really, really accurate to how the suit actor looks in the show. For the visor and the helmet, it's very, very shiny, so it really gives a very accurate feel. Every detail is there, even the little pouch with the shoulder phone, which makes a little paradox that you can't take the phone out when you have the shoulder phone in his hand, but you know what, it's okay. It's such a minor detail, you really shouldn't care. For some reason there's a circle on his butt, I don't know why. I like how they even included, even though it's paint and not a separate material, they even included the colored, what do you call those things? You know, because, you know, the design of the suits of the Shinkengers is kind of like a kimono, and this is how a kimono is wrapped with the little things hanging off the side. So they painted it on, but I'm happy it's even there. And as for articulation, got elbow movement, double hinge elbow, arms can go a full 360 up and down, and I know lots of people don't like the shoulders, but they don't really bother me much. And the head can go all the way up and down and side to side. There's joints all in this head. Stop squeaking. I love you. Anyways, that's enough with the gerbils. You can pull down the leg to get a higher range kick, like that. And then you can bring it up again. And then you got double jointed knees to go all the way back. and then you got ankle and toes, which are really cool. And they can even bend down, which a lot of Sentai Figuarts can't do anymore. Their toes cannot bend down. And of course on the hands, since they are ball and socket joints, because of the ball joint, the hand has a lot of swivel articulation around the ball, and there's also two hinges. One hinge lets the hand go up and down, and also the other hinge gets it to side to side, so you can get the hands going in any which way you want, which is awesome. And if you need a tutorial on how to swap hands, you can just see my hand swapping video on my channel. Link probably right here, maybe right here. I think we'll put it right here. Alright, that's enough. As far as the hands go, they do get pretty specific. You got two relaxed splayed open hands, which are not parallel to each other for some reason, so it gets confusing. And then you got two holding hands, a left one and a right one, for holding things. Like, you know, the Shinken Maru, that's something good to hold. And then you got a hand that is specifically made to hold the origami and emblem mode. I guess you can use the relaxed hands palm side up to hold the origami and lion mode if you so chose. I probably took a picture of that. Then you got this hand to hold the Shoto phone, which you can see my pictures in a later on video. And then this final hand it's really weird. It's another right hand for holding things. I don't know why. I guess it's for things that have an awkwardly shaped handle. I don't know, maybe like this. So, yeah, that's what you get for hands. Okay, so I just swapped the holdy hand in, so he can hold his Shinken Maru, just slip it into the side and twist so he can grasp it quite firmly, and then there we go. He's going to be epic Takaru. You know you're epic when you're in a stance that you're not trying to win a battle, but you're trying to win a fight. Oh, did I mention he has waist articulation? Pencils, hair gel, binders. There we go. See how epic you can get with just one item? The items really do make a difference. If you want to use the Recordizanto, I suggest you use a Tanashi stage, not included in this set, but I highly recommend, especially when you want to get like action jumpy poses such as this. Something or other. I guess that's something he would do. Like running to slice somebody. There we go. See, a lot of these things you have to get the right angle as well. But yeah, Tanashi stages really do help, and all the difference comes when you want to use something like the Recordizanto, which is incredibly heavy, and if you didn't have a stage, you can get decent poses with it, but most of the time you have to rest it on his shoulder. This weapon is huge. It's very well detailed. You got the lion disc, which can pop off, and I'll show you can pop off. Give me that lion disc. Give me that lion disc. There we go. And it's pretty well detailed. The stickers on the lion disc, the camera's not really picking it up very well, but it's there. With the other Shinkengers, all the origami discs themselves are the same size, so you can swap them out on the weapons, but they're not the same size as the disc that you use for the Shinken Maru, which all those discs are the same, and pretty cool. And that can come off too. Alright, Takaru, get your shishi origami. Come on, get it. Get it. You can do it. Ah, good boy. Shinken Maru also has the ability to slide onto the holster via groove. Right here, it's kind of hard to do when you got the leg in the way. Can't really do a lot of side poses with it on. There we go. I wouldn't recommend sliding it all the way down, because once you do, it's really hard to get off due to the paint, and you don't want to damage the paint. So just slide it until it's, you know, snugly on, and then just be satisfied with it. That's what I'd say. Are you going to stand, or do you need a stage? You're going to stand. He's going to be cooperative. That's why I love Takara. He's so wonderful. Such a gentleman. Such a Japanese gentleman. Now, also, if you bought the Japanese version of the Shinkengers, and probably the Bandai Asia versions as well, for first release, they did have a bonus, which was the Kuroko, which this box is taller than the figure, and actually it is pretty much the same, maybe not the thickness, actually close to the thickness, but it's the same size height-wise as the regular box of Shinken Red. And the Kuroko was those servants to the Shiba house that are like non-existent in Power Ranger Samurai. I guess they look kind of weird. I don't know. But I like them a lot, and this is the Toys R Us version. Same figure, but Toys R Us didn't give these guys since they're probably not in Power Ranger Samurai. So I bought this from my good friend on YouTube, Red is Power. He had it, didn't want it anymore, and I said, I'll take it, and I bought it from him, and I'm very happy he sold it to me, because I'm happy to have at least one. So, take this out of the packaging, and what do you get? You get bubble wrap! Lots and lots of bubble wrap. Bubble wrap galore. I mean, he's trapping the bubble wrap. I hope he didn't suffocate. Here's the Kuroko. It's a little Figuart Zero, and Figuart Zero are very detailed figures, but are non-articulate. They're pretty much like statues. And he just kneels. Serves his lord. And he's all happy. Like, I love you. This is not G, but something like it. And what's cool about the Kuroko box on the back, it does have the flag, but it wants me to cut it out. And cut my box? How dare you ask a collector to cut his box? Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much what you get, and well, that's about it. In the box, you get shishi origami like this. All you have to do is move his front paws forward, which they are articulated. That's amazing. And just plop them on the ground. Let's see. There's shishi origami, looking all cool and stuff. And eyes are painted, mane painted. He even has the plugs on his butt, and the fire emblem where it would be on the side if it completed, you know, if it still happened to transform into this thing, which is the emblem mode. And the emblem mode is accurate to how the prop is on the show, and not how if this guy transformed like it was the deluxe toy, or else it looked all weird and out of skew. And they even have detail in the back where the legs would fold, so really, yeah, stand up. And these things do stand up. They look pretty cool. Oh yeah, and at the top they do have where his head would be. You know, because it folds up like that. Alright. You can see by my big sausagey fingers how small the shutter phone is, but it's incredibly detailed. I mean, they didn't leave an inch of color off of here. Here's the front mode where you would usually see, and they even had the colored tip. On the back you see the screen and more buttons and silver and stuff. And this is just really great. It's really awesome. So, all in all, Shinken Red Takabushiba is a great buy. I mean, who doesn't love Shinken Red? And even if you're a fan of Jaden from Power Ranger Samurai, this guy is awesome. Get him anyways. I don't care if you're biased. I will say this. This was the very first Super Sentai figure that S.H.Figuarts had released, just to test and see how well Super Sentai figures would sell, and they sold wonderfully, and that's why they continue to make more. And since they did make more, I bought them all, at least the necessary ones for me to have a satisfactory Shinkenger team. So I will have reviews of those guys coming out in hopefully the next few days, if not the next year or two, because I release videos slowly because I'm an idiot. So anyways, yeah, I got this from Toys R Us again. They may possibly still have some at the time of this recording. I know the Toys R Us website still has them in stock if you want them. They sell them for about the $35 price point, and I think as of this recording, they're on sale for $30. There was like a $5 price drop. I guess they're making room for all the Megaforce stuff. So, anyways, I'm rambling on about nothing, and this review has gone long enough as it should. So, S.H.Figuarts, Shinken Red. Stay. I don't know. I'm done talking. I'm done talking. I'm tired. It's like 2 in the morning. Here's War Machine. I want to cut that out.